gentlemen, welcome back to Angry Epic Food Time. Today we'll be covering gumbo. If you can look right here, we have all the ingredients that we typically use in our gumbo. We have cheese, lots and lots of cheese. The dude at the store today decided to get very pissed off when I asked him to slice up 2 pounds, there we go, 2 pounds of cheese. We have, of course, our hot sauce. We have hot sauce and more hot sauce. We have here the Chunky's Campbell Chunky's Healthy Request. I don't know why the Healthy Request, but the grilled chicken and sausage gumbo.
They only make it in Healthy Request now.
Oh, that's bogus.
Anyways. It is.
We got 4 cans of that. We have here our Creole seasoning. We have minced onions. We got crushed red peppers. I put this on pretty much everything. Oregano. Basil leaves. Perfect pinch Cajun.
Label out.
Celery salt. McCormick. Garlic powder.
You can tell we like McCormick in this house.
Exactly. Thyme leaves. McCormick. Parsley flakes. Oregano leaves. And last but not least, kielbasa.
And also, cover the name and brands of the hot sauces, please.
The names and the brands of the hot sauces. What we have here is Louisiana Hot Sauce by Rich Food. We also have here Iguana's XXX Pretty Damn Hot Habanero Pepper Sauce. And for now, I will take over the camera so that Ben can actually do the cooking. This is his recipe.
And to begin the recipe, we start with a very simple concept of we use our gumbo from Campbell's. It is very simple because this is our base. This is the simplest way to make gumbo, where you use this simply to just fill in your beans, your rice, and random other stuff. The slight vegetables that do go into this. I love the pop-top can. Does not require the evil can opener and is much quicker and efficient. Approximately 3-4 cans in here as base.
Keep in mind, we have to feed the entire secret society of supervillains.
Which is a large number of people. There are a lot of supervillains here in this area.
And then you lick the top.
Yes. There we go. Alright. Now, we go with the next step of adding the spices and our hot sauces. I usually start with my actual spices here, or hot sauces, which I forgot to open this one, my bad, but quickly enough. Thankfully hot sauce is quick to open. With this, go with the simple concept of if it looks right, it's probably right. So there is going to be no actual measurements throughout this recipe.
We hardly ever use measurements to begin with.
This was one of those things that I was just kind of taught as a child on how to make this. So very simply, I wing the entire damn thing. And there we go. Alright, so our hot sauces are in. And we add with the spices. Yet again, same basic concept. Alright, now there are a ton of spices involved in this, which actually does help make for the traditional gumbo. The only problem with living in Northern Virginia and making gumbo is that alligator meat and rattlesnake meat, which is highly delicious, is very difficult to find. Now I've started by just adding some basil, a little bit, not too much. The minced onions, you want to add a small amount. Do not overdo it. A light dusting. Then we go to our oregano. I love McCormick for the pop top, as you have noticed on a number of these. Alright, now we do add a little bit more of the crushed red peppers to the celery salt. Delicious. And the McCormick's Perfect Pinch Cajun. Yummy. Delicious. Thankfully, due to the pop top, this process goes much quicker. So after I have continued to add layer upon layer of spices. Wow.
And around this point in time, this is what your mixture is beginning to look like.
How is the parsley flakes not open? That is just travesty. You've never opened the parsley flakes in this house? How does that work?
Would you like to borrow?
I'm good, thank you. We need to use that for other things later.
That is true.
Patience, Padawan. Parsley flakes, you don't need too many. They do help give a slight accent to the flavor, but not too much. And then finally, I will add some of the Zatarain's Grail seasoning. Now this, I do add a slightly more significant amount. Couple dustings. Alright. And there we go. That is it for the seasonings. And we will move on to the meat. And now we go to the kielbasa.
And then you lick the blade.
Now that Ryan has successfully and very nicely and very, very effectively into tiny little pieces chopped up our gumbo, we now add it, or our kielbasa, we now add it to the gumbo. Too many words that sound alike that I'm getting mixed up. So,
because apparently gumbo sounds like kielbasa.
Shut up. There we go. For now, we'll just leave that like that. Alright. And we move on to the cheese.
Alright, so as you said, we're moving on to the cheese. Pepper jack to be specific. Normally we have a block, but apparently Giant is only capable of measuring 2 pounds by slices. So if you thought my little trick of slicing meat in the air was pretty good, slicing this is gonna put it on a whole new level.
You ready, Ryan?
Maybe?
Honey, I got your contacts.
Oh. Did you get super glue?
Actually, yeah. Why? Oh.
Alright, after you have safely and successfully chopped your cheese, you want to go ahead and add all of that into here. Just kind of put it around. Lots and lots and lots of cheese, because cheese is wonderful, and pepper jack cheese is
Made
amazing.
from the gods.
Made from the gods, even. And this stuff doesn't want to come out, so we're just going to go ahead and leave it in there, and I'm going to go ahead and bury my face into it a little bit later.
Alright.
Now we're going to have to go ahead and probably just let it cook and simmer for a bit. We'll pick it back up a little bit later and stir it around and whatnot, and call it. This actually is holding pretty well. You gotta love saran wrap, man, really. Alright, we'll see you in a bit.
Also, for further note, just turn the crock pot on to high for a while and just let it simmer and, stir it up occasionally. So, we will see you all shortly. Alright, we have reached the portion of cooking where we actually do need to stir the gumbo. So, as you can see, the gumbo is here, and now I need to stir. Shit, where is my stirring utensil? Sid!
Yeah.
Yo, I need the stirrer.
Alright, it's oh, dude.
Oh, come on, man.
Sorry.
Crap. Alright, here you go. Alright, and now we stir the delicious, delicious gumbo. And we lick the guitar. So, the gumbo is now done, and we are out of a ladle, so we must make a ladle out of my favorite drink, the drink of the gods, Mountain Dew. And, as always, trust in the gods, all others pay cash. Ryan, you're not still mad about that whole arm thing, are you?
No, not whatsoever.
Alright.
As you can tell with my Deadpool-style regenerative abilities, I actually have no problem with my arm anymore. But this is my rendition of the 1-inch punch.
Alright, so now it is time to pour out the gumbo. Dish out the gumbo, I should say.
We got, like I said, the Super Society of Super Villains. That's right, the Super Society. No, the Secret Society of Super Villains. There's 4 of us currently here, so there's 4 of us eating. And good old delicious gumbo. Look at that. There's a small eater here, so
Oh, wait.
it's a delicious gumbo.
hot.
That's right. If you have a popsicle stick or something, it might work a little better. Being a ladle, we don't. We don't have any popsicles. It's a sad day, honestly. So we're making do with this. But oh yes, soupy, awesome goodness.
All right, and for our small eater.
For our little small eater.
There we go, and the light will go there. Let's take it over to our small eater.
I'll bounce up over here. He's already got his spoon. Here you go, buddy.
There you go, Cole.
Cole's a good man. Very good man.
My soup.
Now, if you overflow your bowl, it actually helps improve your steadiness. Something that you can keep in mind there. Always overflow your bowl. That way, when you bring it to the table, you can be proven worthy of eating the gumbo.
Yes. Oh, I need a drink.
Drink. Yeah, the Mountain Dew's right there, dude.
Cool. I might have a problem.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Just maybe.
Maybe.